All right, folks, thank you and welcome here to LNTV. We are coming to you live from the Kendeja Elementary School where President George Weah has just arrived to cast his vote in the 2023 October 10 presidential and legislative elections. The Liberian leader is seeking a second term to head the affairs of the country for a second time. So here he is. Here comes President George Weah right ahead of us here. You know, disembark his vehicle, all dressed up in white, along with the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia, First Lady Madam Weah, along with President George Weah, are both here at the Kendeja Elementary School, coming in to cast their vote. There you have it, President George Weah and the First Lady. Let's go, please. All right, folks, we're making our way in the center where President Weah will cast his vote. There he is. There is President George Weah, along with the First Lady Weah.
Dr. George, man, we are President of the Republic of Liberia.
Where precisely? Where?
Alongside his beautiful wife.
Which polling place? Anyone? So they are coming to their official polling place. Now to
Minister of State with our portfolio.
Where are they? So he's been accompanied by Chukwuemeka, the Minister of State with our portfolio, of course the First Lady of the Republic also. We've been trying to find the polling place. We're going to find the polling place where he will cast his vote. We are going to find the polling place where President Weah will cast his vote. It's right ahead of us here. The First Lady is accompanying the Liberian leader. And of course, in these very crucial elections. No, go. So President Weah is already here. Don't worry, we'll give you space, don't worry. Observers, there he is. Can you work? Everyone is trying. So there he is. President Weah will get the ballot paper. He's been given his ballot paper along with First Lady Weah. They are all dressed up in white. AB. Oh, easy. Jared, down. So there he is. He has been given the ballot paper. So there you have it. It goes from one step of the process, to the other. From one step of the process to the other, President Weah, along with the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia, Madam Weah, are both following the electoral process in the legislative and presidential elections 2023. Today is October 10th, and today is that historic day that every Liberian wish for. Lady is casting, she's following the steps. She's getting her ballot paper. She has gotten it already. She folds it. She folds it. She got that of the presidency. She got the one from the representative, and she's waiting. Oh, she got the one from the Senate, and she's waiting for the one that she will vote for representatives. And right by her is His Excellency President George Weah, also following the process. And First Lady Claire Marie Weah go behind the box. She goes behind the box to cast her vote. As you can see, she goes behind the box, and that's where she's making that very critical decision for Liberia. Today is the D-Day. October 10th is the long-awaited day where Liberians will make history. And First Lady Claire Marie Weah casts her vote here at the Kendeja Elementary School. President Weah is also following the process to get his ballot paper. And he will be the next person to go behind the booth and make that critical decision for the Liberian people, for Liberia, for the next 6 years. For the next 6 years. This is democracy on the display, folks. This is democracy on display. This is democracy on display. My name is Anthony Williams. Wherever you're following this coverage from, kindly drop your comments. But this is that very crucial moment. This is that very crucial moment. This is that very crucial moment. First Lady, while she casts her vote, let's bring you eyes where President Weah is also preparing. He's getting his ballot paper. The red one is for the presidency, the blue one is for the Senate, the green one is for the House of Representatives. 3 of them, 3 ballot boxes, 3 critical decisions. All of these decisions are geared towards giving Liberia a new future. She has it now. The ballot boxes are right here. She will go drop them in the ballot box. The First Lady will go and drop them in the ballot box. There is an inker that will ink her finger. So there she goes. Next person is President Weah. The next person is President Weah. There he is. Behind the box is President George Weah. Behind the box is President George Weah. This is the leader who has held Liberia's presidency for the past 6 years. And today, historically, he is casting his vote for another 6 years. The Liberian leader has steered the affairs of the country for 6 years, and he is requesting for another 6 years. And he is in the box. He is behind the box, making that critical decision, the decision that will give Liberia a new era, another 6 years of leadership. President George Weah, performing his constitutional duty to vote and make that critical decision, send that message. There he is. We can't carry you any further. This is all we can go. His vote is his privacy, don't forget. But the process so far has been smooth. Went to where he should get the ballot paper, got the ballot paper. 3 ballot papers. President Weah on the red ballot will vote for the president, which is obvious. On the blue ballot, he will vote for Senate. His son Cham Weah is also here. Cham will follow this process. Cham has also been given his ballot papers, and he will go to the box. Cham Weah will go to the box and cast his vote also. As Cham is behind the box, the son of President George Weah, Cham Weah, is making that critical decision here also, performing his constitutional right, his constitutional duty. Is that President George Weah is also still here. Thank you. President George Weah is also still here. There you have it, folks. There are observers, international observers. There are media international media institutions, all here with their cameras, observing this unique process, this historic day. This historic day. And as a Liberian journalist, I feel proud to be the one covering the executive, covering President George Weah at this point in time, to bring you the voting process of the Liberian leader who have held the affairs of the country for the past 6 years. Requesting another 6 years. He is behind the white box, all dressed up in white, and performing his constitutional duty. We'll do our best to take you to the ballot box as he drops his votes into the ballot box. Presidential Press Secretary Isaac Solo-Kelgbe is making sure that the media is controlled. We have a lot of media institutions here. There he is. There he is, Presidential Press Secretary Isaac Solo-Kelgbe, coordinating the media. President Weah still checks, still sorting out everything. He has 3 ballot papers with him there behind that box, and he will make 3 critical decisions in favor of the Liberian people on behalf of the country. The First Lady Claire Marie Weah has already placed her ballot papers in the ballot box. There they are right ahead of us. Those are the ballot boxes. Cham Weah is still making that critical decision, still behind the box. It looks like he's climaxing, still looking at his dad. This is a critical family decision, trust me, folks. So Cham Weah will go. I will hand it to him. Thanks. Yeah, there you go. The sound is also following the process.
Yes, President of the Republic of Liberia.
So President Weah will now cast his votes. We are working on national TV. We have some privileges. Yes. Okay, let me get the yes. So there he is. So he's been inked now. They're placing the ink on his finger. Once the ink has been placed on his finger, he will now go further and put the papers in the ballot box. Please, can I just go behind, please, respectfully? Only me. Thank you. So that's it. President Weah will now put his ballot papers in the ballot box. Ballot paper number 1 is the green one, and that one goes for the House of Representatives. He has voted already. He now goes to the next process. And the next one is the blue one. The blue one is for the House of Senate. And then he places the final one in the ballot box, which is that of the vote that goes for the president. And following the same process, his son Cham Weah follows the same process. Cham takes the blue paper, the blue ballot paper, votes for the Senate, and he now goes to. We need to go out. So we are making our way out. Out. We are making our way out now. We're making our way out. Easy. Careful. Hold on. The president, please.
We are hoping to have a chat.
We are hoping to hear from him. Man, I won't miss the upper outside. Thank you. I just wanted to know. So we heard he will speak to the media when he gets outside, but it doesn't look like that. You see, I didn't want to miss that. You see that now?
Excuse me. Let's go.
Please, I don't want to miss it, please. We're trying our best to see if we can talk to President Weah. The security folks are restricting us. Okay, fine. Okay, he has confirmed that he will talk to folks outside. He said he will talk to us outside. So let's make our way outside, folks. He can stay with us. He said he will talk to us when we get outside. So he has voted already. Careful, careful. He has voted already. His wife, the First Lady, has already casted her vote. His son, Weah, his other son, Weah, the entire family has voted already. Where do we stand, please? Where do we stand? Down. Can we go, please? Come on. So we're making our way down. We're making our way down. They want us to talk to President Weah. Down. So we are down. It's coming out. They have given us the opportunity to talk to him, so we are out. We are out. Can we go back? There is the First Lady. There is the First Lady. Right here, it's okay, Mr. President. There he is. Mr. President, my name is Anthony Williams. I work for ERBC. You have made just a very critical decision to vote and requesting for a second term for the Liberian people. What does your vote mean? See his finger, he has voted already. What message do you have for the Liberian people now that you have already voted, Mr. President?
Let us keep the peace. I think we are happy that you can see the process is very, what can I say? Is safe and everybody here voting. So that's the most important. We want our people to come out to exercise their democratic rights to vote. And this is what we're seeing. And thank God, we hope that they stay this way and everybody vote their choice and they leave to go home.
Mr. President, from your observation, how would you describe the election so far?
No, but I mean, it's the Liberian elections. We all here to vote. I've cast my vote, and I'm happy that I can exercise my constitutional right. Let them. So they are in line. I think we have done. We need to go so they can vote. That's what we keep to do.
Are you still confident of winning the election? Are you still confident of winning the election? Are you still confident of winning the election, President?
Mr. President, what does this election hold for the future of Liberia?
The Liberian people, they gave me a mandate. And I've asked them for a second term. That's why I keep the vote and that's why they are here.
Mr. President,
President of the Republic of Liberia, President George Weah. I had the opportunity to ask him 2 questions and he responded to both of them. Of course, there are numerous of journalists here, but at least I had the opportunity to talk to President George Weah. Ask him some questions. He has responded to 2 of my questions. I asked him if he was optimistic of winning this election. And he agreed, and he said the Liberian people have voted, have come out to vote, and that's all he wants them to do. He wants them to vote. He wants the Liberian people to vote, that's all. So we will now move on. This is the Kendeja Elementary School. This is where President Weah has come to cast his vote. My name is Anthony Williams. I've been bringing you coverage of these electoral activities here in Kendeja. President Weah will now depart. He will now board his vehicle. So he has already casted his vote already. The First Lady Weah did the same. His son Weah did the same. His son Weah did the same. I asked him 2 questions, and he responded. What do these elections mean for you? Let me zoom in. You will notice that President Weah is driving. He is driving. Look there. That's President Weah driving his own car. That's President Weah. He's driving. President Weah is driving his own vehicle. President Weah is driving his own vehicle, folks. That team there, he's driving. That team, he's driving. And he has the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia in his vehicle with him. He's driving, folks. There you have it. That team, President Weah, is in this vehicle right here. He has just casted his votes. First Lady is along with him in this vehicle. That's it. There they are. There they are. There they are, folks. You see them? So the presidential convoy has departed the voting precinct already. And at this precinct, thousands of Liberians are here to cast their votes. This is the same very precinct that President Weah has just casted his vote. So I'm going back. I'm going right back to see if I can talk to more Liberians to tell me how do they feel. So why not to tell me how they feel. How they feel casting their votes at the same center where President Weah has casted his vote. Where you headed next, Moses? Where you headed next? You care to say a word before you leave? I have professional Liberian journalist Moses Garcia Wukoli. You have just witnessed President Weah voting here at this precinct. What does it mean for Liberia?
At the moment, he's just an ordinary Liberian.
Yes.
Because today is the day to decide who becomes the next president of Liberia.
Okay.
If you just look through, he also came with a private vehicle.
Sure.
So that is something.
He's even driving.
Yeah, he's driving himself. And I hope that the right decisions can be made. Liberians can choose who they want to be.
Yeah.
And the president, I know that he's going to vote for himself, obviously.
Of course.
So I know he has eye off to see whether he can be retained. While his oppositions, I also think that they have the willpower. But I think it's a good process. I love this yesterday, Liberian people. I was at about 5 a.m. this morning, and I saw that people were moving across from one polling place to the other. Yeah, trying to find out their name, identify their polling stations at the voting precinct. So overall, I love these elections, and I hope the way it's been peaceful since morning, we can continue to be peaceful until the process concludes.
Thanks for talking to me, Moses. Now look forward for a report at the BBC.
Thank you so much.
That's Moses, the BBC's correspondent here to Liberia, Moses Garcia Wukoli, who's just talking to us here on LNTV Liberia Live. Let's move on. We're talking to more Liberians. They're telling us why these elections are so crucial to this country. Once I do that, once I talk to a few persons, then I can go off. I've also been assigned at... Yes, sir, how are you? Where is Steve Solo? Has he left? It's been... Okay, so folks, for that, I would love to bring this coverage to an end. And as I've been assigned at district number 10, don't forget, district number 10 is one of the most controversial electoral districts in the country. It's one of the most controversial electoral districts. I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. I'm sorry.
He's reporting, sorry.
I'm sorry, sir. Yeah. So that's it, folks. That's how we bring this brief coverage to a closure. If you've been following, we'd like to say thanks for following. President George Weah has just voted here at the Kendeja Elementary School. It's been tough. We did all we could to bring you coverage, to bring you footages, videos and photos from here. So thanks for following. Bye-bye for now. My name is Anthony Williams. See you some other time. I'll be in district number 10.